Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Passions of the Dead, a Detective Jackson mystery by L.J. Sellers, performed by Patrick Lawlor. Chapter 1. Monday, June 1, 8:15 a.m. Final decisions about layoffs will be announced Friday. Sergeant Lammers panned the room, stopping to make eye contact with Wade Jackson. He and 15 other detectives were crammed into an overheated conference closet. They shifted in their seats and tried not to glance at each other. 2 detectives will be cut, one from Vice and one from Violent Crimes. Lammers' voice was deadpan, and for the first time in his 20-year career, Jackson worried he might lose his job. He'd been written up and suspended recently, and now he had a health issue the department might consider a liability. What would he do if he lost his job? He was still a month away from his 20-year pension. The door flew open, and a desk officer rushed in. "Excuse me, Sergeant, but there's been a mass homicide. 4 people dead in a house at 1252 Randall Street. No report of the assailant. A relative found the bodies and called it in." A mass of men in dark jackets jumped to their feet, and the air hummed with adrenaline. Lammers shouted over the din, "I want Jackson, Shakowski, McCrae, Quince, and Evans at the scene. Everyone else is on standby for assignments as needed." She strode toward the desk officer. "Get the mobile crime unit out there. I'll call the DA and the ME." Jackson hustled toward the door, thinking that, for the moment, he still had a job. As he raced over Ferry Street Bridge with the rushing water of the Willamette River below, Jackson worried about what was happening to his hometown. For most of his life, Eugene, Oregon had been a safe, mid-size college town, a tree-loving, friendly place to grow up in, with the mountains and the ocean only an hour's drive away. A perfect place to raise his child. Now Eugene was a small city with a growing crime rate, a meth scourge, high unemployment, and a dying downtown, and no money to fix anything. They'd never had a mass homicide, though. He'd worked several murder-suicides in which a man had shot his wife or girlfriend, then himself, but never a crime scene with 4 people killed. What if some of the victims were children? The home was in the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?